Hi, I'm George Vincent from the Faith Film Heavenly Deposit. Today, I will be sharing with you another behind-the-scenes story of how God guided our film. And this one deals with our Atlanta trip, and the topic is called Prayer is Powerful. It all started when we entered our film into the Kingdomwood International Film Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. Weeks passed, and we found out that our film was not only selected, but it was nominated. And I remember praying and asking God to help us to line up other events that would help us get the word out on the film while we're there. The film festival was running from Thursday to Sunday. The two busiest days were going to be Saturday and Sunday. Now, I booked our tickets to fly in on Thursday evening, and then we would be leaving Atlanta on Monday night at 11 p.m. So immediately I started sending out emails to churches in the Atlanta area and letting them know that we would be in that area at that time and that we're offering a free screening for our film and offering a Q&A afterwards with the producers and the co-directors of the film, that being Rick Irvin and myself. This was a true heaven-sent partnership. Boy, did we work well together. Let me tell you, we agreed about 98% of the time on how to do things while making the film. And that truly is incredible because creative people have different visions and different ways of getting things done. More about Rick and how we met in a future episode. So then I remember telling my dear friend Bob, who plays the doctor in our film, that we were going out to Atlanta for the festival. And he says he knows someone who runs a faith radio station out there. It's called The Real Level Up, and that possibly he could get us an interview out there. He connects me with one of the owners named Robin. She turned out to be one of the sweetest ladies and a huge believer. And boy, did we hit it off. She tells me that they interview on Sundays, but that day was packed, and that they even had an interview with one of the actors from the faith movie Overcomer. She said she'd try and that she would be in touch. Now here's where it gets really interesting. I got contacted from my Facebook friends, the Crosswalk brothers, out of nowhere, who are ministers, published musicians, and authors. And they had just written a terrific book about faith and God, and it was called A Legacy of Love. Now, they said that they were traveling and they were promoting their new book and that they were on 2 TV shows. They had mentioned me to the producers of the 2 shows, and they said they were interested in interviewing me and that I should contact them ASAP. Now get this, the 2 shows that they were on, Atlanta Live and Club 36, a show about 2 hours out of Atlanta in South Carolina. Now the chances of booking these shows in such a short amount of time is practically nil, but I still made the calls. No one picked up, but I left messages for both. In the meantime, I get an email back from a huge church in Atlanta that says that they are interested in having a screening and to contact them. This mega church turned out to be the Word of Faith Cathedral with Bishop Dale Bronner and his lovely wife, Dr. Nina Bronner. So I called them and I secured Friday night for a screening. Now, a couple of days pass and I get a phone call from Club 36, and they said that they could fit us in on Friday morning. And of course, I said yes. After I hung up, I remember just looking up and saying, Lord, you are amazing. But the reality was, I was about to find out. A day later, I hear back from Atlanta Live. I pick up the phone and immediately they put me on hold. And I just remember thinking, oh Lord, please, this is the big one. Help us to get this. When they got back on, they said that they'd love to have us, but the only night open was Monday night at 7 p.m. And immediately I remembered we were flying out at 11 p.m. that night. Well, let me tell you, it all worked out. We were the first guests on the show that evening, and we were able to leave early, and we made it to the airport on time. You can watch both interviews from these TV shows at the end of this video. They will pop up on the end cards. Moving on. Then a few days later, we hear back from Robin with even more great news. She says that she's able to fit us in for an interview. Only thing is that we'd have to leave about an hour early from the festival, but honestly, it all worked out because just before we left, we found out that our film won second place for Best Feature Film. Needless to say, our Atlanta trip was incredibly successful. We truly were blessed. We got the word out on the film, we met new people, we had a great time, and I learned a very important lesson. Prayer is powerful. Remember, I prayed and asked God to fill in our trip with more events to get the word out on the film, and boy did He deliver. I truly enjoy sharing stories of how amazing our God is, which brings me to our film, Heavenly Deposit. It's my testimony. If you'd like to see the trailer and learn more, please visit our website. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and please share us with family and friends. So until next time, stay safe and be blessed.